welcome between these hallowed hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens, Georgia, home to the Georgia Bulldogs, where they've had a little chicken, they've had a little drink, and friends, it's time once again to let the big dogs eat. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Oklahoma Sooners taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became...
Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their own. Interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The offense set for a first down play. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. Knocked down for the tackle.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Moves. To throw, it's back. Got the quick pass. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do. From the gun. Ball in the air, intercepted. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking for space, it's Barnes. They almost got a first down there, stopped a yard short. It'll be third down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite them.
They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Hard running there. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he didn't get the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Grab near the marker. It's Smith. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give him a first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Back to throw, it's Beck. Coming after him. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big gainer.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wanting to move the chains, here comes Georgia on fourth down. Let's go! He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. He's inside the 40, the 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown Sooners.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down for this offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Dogs! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He's going to let it go. And he makes the grab at the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. The receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Caught close to the marker, it's Smith. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. They'll rush to the line, clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's gonna pass. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
I tell you what, I don't know if I'm going to try him much more. Goodness gracious, you can tell he's ready for what he's seeing. Second interception. I would not throw near that guy anymore. You might want to try the other side of the field.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. He'll come out throwing on first down. Finds his man. It's Barnes. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
With the catch, it's Barnes. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a crease, it's Barnes. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Go straight ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Etienne. Bulldozes him. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was. He lobs one high down the left side. And he'll pull it in inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Leaves it with the running back. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
42, Spider.
Looking for a man. It's Beck. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. With jet sweep pass. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on 3rd down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Touchdown Bulldogs! Reeled it in and just made the house call. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. Coming out with it, it's Bowman. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dan.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Sooners want to move quickly. They go to the ground, running with power. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to power their way ahead. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, Brim, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. And you just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4.
Georgia, 14.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Here we go.
They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by more than a field goal. They got to go the length of the field. But I also want to run this clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get a touchdown. So let's see what this offense dials up next.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The two things you're thinking about here offensively is, one, you want to take as much time off the clock. But two, you really want to score another touchdown and make this a two-possession game. You could almost ice it if you can find a way to get in the end zone here. Just take your time. Don't snap it too quickly.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Evans. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're going to ride this running back. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Got to give the defense credit, man. They've won the day, especially against the pass. They've gotten to the quarterback. They've hit him. They forced him to throw off his back foot on that one. They've had 3 interceptions in this game. What a day for this defense.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
Quick pass on the fly motion. Crosses the 10. Can anyone catch it? That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
On the move. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, ready?
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll go to the ground. Lowers those pads. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a 1st down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a 4th quarter lead. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Yeah, and I love running the football down the red zone. You've got to be able to do it. And 1st down, obviously, is the right down to do it. But now, limits the options a little bit more. 2nd down.
Touchdown, Georgia! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense defense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, it's back. Got his man on the right. He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by 1 here in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, misjudges it a bit and muffs it. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. And they only need a field goal, and they have to manage the time wisely here.
Yeah, I think you want to manage the clock, Reese. Be smart with your timeout situation. Know where to attack, Jesse, on the field right now.
Yeah, generally you want to attack with your best player. So get them in matchups that you like and get those guys the football.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants to throw here on second down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. To the air on first down. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Well, that one fell incomplete, but they know they're only one big completion away here from getting that field goal they need so bad. They have time to get a first down, clock it, or use the sideline to stop the clock and put them in position to win this game.
Yeah, and as a defense, you're going one more stop. One more stop. It's fourth down. We're in the 2-minute situation. You know they're throwing the football. You get one more stop. You got the lead. You get the ball back, and this game is over.
He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Stop short of the marker, and they stop with his defense, and they get the ball back. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.